I go into a classroom and there's a class of students there, and I know that we all have this hugely important thing in common, that we all love music. It's a central part of all our lives, and that's just so special. They've done all sorts of things. You wouldn't believe the different things you can do with a music degree. So obviously some of them have gone off to study composition or performance or musicology. Some of them are actually now academics. My oldest students have now got academic jobs, which is really exciting for me, their colleagues. But they've also gone on to do loads of other things. There's an opera director I can think of. They've gone into arts management. There's people working in publication departments, in concert halls. They've gone outside music altogether into business, into law, all sorts of things. I guess the most exciting of them all is probably the one who's a composer working in New York. So, you know, they get around. Oh, wow. So I guess there's always the different kinds of memories that people have. I remember being in a lot of concerts. I was a violinist. I was in quite a lot of bad concerts. I think we seem to think you could do a concert without rehearsing, which I can't believe when I look back on now. But I remember these moments where there was just really fabulous teaching, and I suppose that's why I've ended up going into teaching in university in the first place, that you have these moments when your whole view of how music works changes, and I still remember some of those, and they're really special memories. Oh, wow. Well, okay, so I spend my whole time studying opera, thinking about opera, teaching opera, talking about it incessantly. I'm actually not a singer, which plenty of people know. But what most people don't know is that when I was 13, I was actually in an opera at the Royal Northern College of Music in Manchester, which is where I was from, and they put on a children's opera by a contemporary composer who was still alive then, called Hans Werner Henze, and he's since died. And I actually met him, and I was one of the children in his children's opera, and it changed my life. I have to say, it was one of the most amazing things I'd ever done, and I still remember how excited I was. I mean, I think they're probably more important today than they've ever been before. I mean, the arts and humanities are currently under quite a lot of pressure from all sorts of directions. And I think in a world where innovation is just automatically valued, and we believe in progress and we feel as though everything's getting faster, but we're all stressed, it's so important to have time to sit and to think about what we care about, and to think about value that isn't just monetary value. We're not just living for the economy. And I think it's really important that we actually dedicate time to think about what matters to us. And the arts and humanities, we spend our whole time thinking about the things that most humans care most about music, about art, about the things we share, the things that we have in common. And I think the arts and humanities are crucial to us actually continuing to be humane, to continuing to understand ourselves as a species.